the day. It's the National Football League. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Finding room at midfield, and he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Gore. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A 12-yard loss there on the first. Loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Operating from the gun, Gore. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Gore. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
To throw on 2nd down. Gore goes right back to him. It's Griffin again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. From the gun on 3rd down. Gore. And this is caught by Allen. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So now the Bills getting ready for their first drive on offense. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 106 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Schultz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. It's the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. There's a nice move. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now the second unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. That momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from, and you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Second down. The Broncos at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
On second down, Monk. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
To throw on 3rd down. Gore firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. On 4th down, Schultz. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. And coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Gore. And a quick throw here that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Monk. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Gore. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Off play action. Gore. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Monk. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 1st and 10, Schultz firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
2nd and 2. Back to throw. Schultz. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Schultz. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Schultz. And it's caught by the tight end Cameron. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw on 2nd down. Schultz. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Schultz. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Schultz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows. They're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
They'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. And this one nearly... Now another timeout called for by the offense. as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, Gore. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Monk, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A final shot before break. Gore, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gore. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Up the middle they go. Monk. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Gore. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last timeout on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Schultz. This is caught, the tight end camera.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake, Schultz.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Schultz. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
they'll just get rid of it.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will tie things at 17 all.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On second down now. Monk, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Back to throw. Gore. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And taken at the 46. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. Off play action. Schultz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up fourth down. Operating from the gun. Schultz, and he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
On 1st and 10, Gore, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, Monk, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Gore. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Schultz. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gonzalez. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. Back to throw. Schultz looking middle, and that's complete.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Throwing on first down. Schultz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Schultz. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Schultz. Pressure comes and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Schultz. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gonzalez. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Schultz.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Gore. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Gore. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Caught here by Griffin.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
57 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a handoff running through the middle. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw. Schultz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Bills, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.